Watch movies.
The Watch Movies podcast. Here
That
we
was a
are.
good open. That was a good open.
It's cold though. Yeah.
Are we recording this whole time?
We've been recording, yeah.
Okay,
Does
cool.
Gabe not say anything?
No, we only
Oh.
have 4 mics. So.
Yeah. But
It's all right.
I'm going to pull one of these.
Wow, this is gonna be terrible. I'd canceled myself.
You did it. I said
drank
multiple
some-
times. I said we were
Gabe, this is
rolling.
great.
I drink some ranch water.
Killed
so,
them all, of course.
Oh, buddy.
Did you-
What? Sports movies.
Sports
Yes.
Topic today is
I'm
sports
in my
movies.
element.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm home. I
mean-
mean, there's 2 right behind Dex right now. They're just all timers with Happy and Remembered
All
Titans.
timers right there, dude. I mean, I don't know which one would be better because
Remembered
I
Titans.
like Happy Gilmore. I can't really definitively say a Denzel sports movie is better.
There's different categories of sports movies. Not even like genres, but like categories of like just I can put it on whenever and like this is an Oscar-winning movie.
There's your like feel good sports movies. There's your
Your lazy Sunday morning, afternoon sports movies.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also ones that straight up make you fucking cry like a baby. You know, you could get into it. Moneyball for me is the one.
Moneyball
I
makes
knew-
you cry.
I knew you were going to
Oh,
bring up Moneyball.
yes, bro.
What makes you cry in Moneyball?
There's 2 parts.
You're gonna say Scotty's home run.
Oh, actually, that didn't really make me cry, but puts a big old smile on my face. One part that makes it like when they're watching the fucking Greek god of walks, and he's like, he hit a home run and doesn't even know it and all that, and then fucking Brad Pitt's like taken back by his metaphor. And he's like, wow, fucking, how can you not be romantic about baseball? That line is, I'll get it tattooed on my ass, dude. I love that line. That's a
Ass
bar.
is a weird choice for
Yeah,
it.
that's an odd place for
Maybe like
that.
a-
But
Can
arm.
Well, you don't-
petition? Can we
you-
petition something?
Don't pocket watch, bro. It's my tattoos, all right?
It is weird.
I mean, and then the other one is like when he's like gets his offer from the Red Sox and he's like driving home and this daughter, he's like, he's like, hi dad, don't play this for anyone else. Fucking calls him a loser and shit on like, but and it's a wholesome way and he's like crying.
That's a
Cuts
good
to
one.
black. And one of my favorite things about true stories is when they say like what happens after that, like in text. I love
The
it.
A's
It
went
gets
on
me
to never
every
win anything.
time.
yeah, Billy Bean was a bum.
Billy Bean,
Billy Bean
is
was
a very
wrong.
mid GM.
I want to make a motion, and we can let the comments decide. The Summer of the Visor. Because Billy Bean
Visor.
as Brad Pitt, just wearing that sun visor.
Bring it back.
Immediately
Bringing
makes it-
visors back? Is that what we're
Bringing
talking about?
visors back in the summer.
I can't do the visor personally. It's
Yeah,
not a
I
good.
get it.
The best thing
100%.
about a
I get
visor
it.
is the lettuce
But
popping up.
I respect the visor.
Yeah.
I feel like it's underappreciated.
Yeah.
I feel like you
It
get a
went
good
away
fit.
for a bit.
Yeah.
Some people started wearing them in a funny way.
You can't
know?
wear flops with the visor. That was a weird. That's a weird combo.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think
that was like the biggest. Like
I think
have
the,
some
like,
respect for yourself.
American Pie, like mid 2000s frat bros,
Visor flops.
ruined
Yeah.
visors.
Absolutely. In the
Yeah.
way
Van
that
Wilders of the world.
Yeah, Van, yeah,
Yeah.
you know how
exactly.
frat bros started wearing it like upside down.
Yeah,
to, like,
all
to-
that stuff.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
actually a picture of Drake that's like he's like at a restaurant and is wearing it like I'm like bro
No.
Or the classic
on,
dad
respect
visor
him.
who,
Oh, like,
who
it's a-
doesn't have hair that has a fake hair with the visor, you know?
That's
And
fun.
they're like-
That's a fun
and they
one.
take it off and
That's
you're
a fun
like,
one.
dude, we've known this entire time.
I mean it's all time.
Yeah, it's an all-time
I
pop.
think y'all should reclaim the visor from the frat bros and from John Gruden.
Gruden did.
We need to
he
get it
did
back
throw a
from
wrench
him.
into that.
Reclaim it.
We need to get it back from him, dude.
Yeah, take it back.
I think it'd be Summer of the Visor. Think about it.
Just watch Moneyball and get some inspiration from it. Because
I'm not a Moneyball guy, to be honest with you.
Dex, not a originally big baseball guy.
Not really.
What is? Do you have a favorite baseball movie, like in your vacuum,
A favorite baseball movie?
or that you weight higher than others?
None that I can think of off the top
Don't
of
say
my
the
head.
Sandlot. Don't say the Sandlot.
No. Sandlot is
Sandlot's
cool,
good.
but like it's
No,
not.
Sandlot. We're not slandering the
I'm not
Sandlot.
saying-
I'm not
slander it.
slandering it, but
Favorite
like
baseball movie?
I'm not
It's
gonna
top
call it.
three.
I'm not gonna call it better than Moneyball.
It's top three baseball.
I mean the rookie's better.
I don't know if I've ever seen The Rookie.
I love the
I
Rookie.
love Dennis Quaid in West Texas. Just all of a sudden throws on 95.
Yeah.
Love that.
Gets to the tryout and they're like, "You threw 98," and he's like, "No, I fucking didn't." He's like, "Swear to God."
He's like itching his nose with a used diaper, and he's just like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, getting the dude. I love Dennis Quaid in a sports movie. Let me tell you, he's in a lot of
Built
few
for it.
sports movies, huh?
Built for it.
He is built for it.
So
Some people are just built for sports movies. Kyle Chandler,
Kyle
yes,
Chandler's
Kyle Chandler, 100%.
Coach Taylor, like literally all the time. He's just built for sports movies.
Billy Bob Thornton was great in Friday Night Lights as a coach.
Yeah.
I was
which is
just
crazy.
about to say,
which
Bad
is
News
crazy.
Bears.
Bad News Bears, great,
That's a
great
great movie.
sports guy.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Linklater, fucking made that
So
movie.
it's different, but it's a different take. But
Pretty funny how, and
Yeah,
this is a movie podcast.
I guess Everybody Wants Some would be my favorite baseball movie.
Ooh,
really,
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a great
I'm
one.
like,
That's
I'm
a good
like
one.
thinking of like trying to think of other baseball movies. And
If
I'm like,
you
no,
haven't
I
seen
think I
that,
like
go watch it.
Everybody
It's
Wants
very
Some more than
underrated.
all those movies.
It is the closest thing to being a college kid and playing college sport. Like it is it.
It's
like
literally
there's nothing.
just guys being dudes.
I will say,
There's not really a plot. It's not really about anything.
Just vibes.
We're just hanging out. Yeah.
very accurate depictions of college baseball players, bro.
It's 1,000%.
Just the most
big-
accurate.
Most accurate.
the most Chad dudes in the
Yeah.
world.
You've seen it, right?
I did eventually. I
You
really
finally
put it
saw it?
off.
Oh, you
I
finally
put-
saw it?
I saw it.
Oh, hell yeah!
I put it off because I was like, this is gonna hit too close to home. I played college baseball. I was like, I just don't want to like reopen up those memories. I miss those memories. I miss being with the boys. Saw it and I was like,
Did you cry?
I got emotional.
Yeah.
I got emotional.
Like, yeah, when they're
I was
like, dude, when they're swimming in that river
Oh, dude,
or
it's
the
a
fucking
moment.
creek or whatever, yeah, whatever that one is. Like, I don't know where they filmed. Austin, maybe they filmed it in
I
Austin.
think
Yeah, they
Austin,
filmed
San
Austin.
Marcos, yeah.
Yeah, but
The best thing about that movie, and I think what just brings it all home, you see the LSUs, you see the University of Texas, you see A&Ms, you see the Alabamas. That's great. That's just very rare.
Yeah.
It's these other schools where it's just like, hey, I got 4 years playing the sport I've been playing with since I was a kid with my boys. That's it. That's all I have left. And
We're in
like
this
as those
middle of
days
nowhere
dwindle down,
town,
like you just
like-
enjoy it, and it's some small town. Like it just
The moment
Oh.
where the guy who's played by White Russell, when he gets found out and he leaves the field and he's like, "See you, boys." It's like that moment where
Yeah.
it's like he's been continuing this dream of playing ball and now he knows it's over.
and he's the chillest one too. You're like,
Yeah.
don't go, bro. What? You're moving out of the house, dude. What?
Yeah.
yeah.
We're
And, like,
smoking up with you.
College is just like that. Like I wasn't an athlete or anything, but there's like just all these like random people who just come in and out of your life, and it's like, damn.
What are they up to? Like, what are they up to? Like, you know, like, cause like in that moment of time, they were like, those are people. Those are
Yeah.
those are boys or girls. Like,
It's
that
like
was it.
every single day we were locked in for like 16 hours out of the day, like just hanging out, and it's like,
I was a commute boy.
all right,
so I don't
bye.
know.
one of the coolest things we ever did was just pull our money, and it was right when Monopoly brought back or McDonald's brought back the Monopoly thing. And we just like threw all $200 that we had. It was like, let's just go buy everything at McDonald's and try to get like the boardwalk in Park Place. And just like a core, we didn't do it. We just spent $200 at McDonald's. No free ads, but
Core
it was just
memory,
like
dude. Core memory.
Like we're just sitting there just like ripping like, oh dude, did you get Park Place? No. Okay. Well, let's
A
just.
lot of McDonald's, dude.
Yeah.
That's
That's
a
a lot.
fucking lot of McDonald's, dude.
Well,
It was a
college
lot.
boys, I'm sure that y'all
my
scarfed all the way down.
Yeah,
It was all
it was
gone.
bad.
And yeah, when Des was in college, it was the
Yeah.
1997
Yeah.
dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the
That's-
dollar menu
It was
still.
a different. It was a different.
It wasn't the
economy
value
then.
menu, it was a dollar menu. All right, I have a list. IMDb's top 20 sports movies. Let's see what we agree with, what we don't agree with. We'll start with 20.
20. Okay.
The Karate Kid.
At one?
Classic.
A 20.
Oh, 20. All right. Dude, I was like,
The
no
OG, I'm
fucking
assuming.
way,
I feel like
dude.
that's a safe spot for that movie.
Is that the OG or the
Yes.
remake? Okay.
1984.
I don't know. He cheated at the end. Hey, you know how I feel about cheaters.
As you have the number 19, A League of Their Own.
There's no crying.
like-
There's no crying.
Good
in
one,
rankings.
Tom Hanks.
Like,
There's
that's
no
a
crying.
great- it's
That's
top
a
20
great
for
soft
sure.
spot. And a great commercial with former Ben Affleck's wife,
Jennifer Gardner.
Jennifer Garner.
Yeah.
She's in a commercial?
What's in your wallet?
Capital One
Yeah.
is doing a play on that
Oh,
commercial.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no,
I've
I
seen
know.
that.
I know exactly what you mean.
I just
We
want
watch a
when
lot of
it
TV.
came
We
out.
watch a lot. We watch
I just thought you
TV.
were talking about, like,
we
a-
watch movies and watch TV.
We be watching. I know we watch cable. All
We
the
be
time.
watching commercials.
Yeah. Watch cable.
Watch cable. Watch
Capital One, if you want to send us
TNT.
some credit card points our way, you know.
Yeah.
We'll take those.
Number 18, y'all are going to be upset about this, I think. It's too low, I think y'all are going to say. Friday Night Lights,
Too low.
18.
Too low.
Might be too low. I don't know.
7.2 on IMDb.
It's real good.
My judgment might be clouded by the show. Like if the show didn't exist, I probably wouldn't love the movie as much as I do.
That's true.
I
It
think
is
that's
like,
false.
it just
I
wrapped
think you
around.
would still love that movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie, and I'm from Texas. You know, like it just
Yeah, I feel like it hits us.
There's a Texas
harder.
bias,
Yeah.
100%.
There is. There's no, and that's why we also like everybody wants some because we're like, oh,
But-
fucking
Yeah,
Central
that's why they're going to the World
Texas.
Series.
When Boobie Miles is crying with his uncle, like he knows his career's over. Like
Oh, it's so good.
just, well, when he's in the car, he's like, "What are we gonna do? All we did was play football." Like, oh,
Also, big Billy Bob guy. I love Billy Bob
Great.
Thornton. He's
and
great.
one of the greatest sports stories ever. Like Dallas Carter versus Odessa Permia.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Number 17, Miracle. The Miracle on Ice.
Wow, I feel like
I don't
that's
think I've ever seen it
low.
all the way through.
7.5.
Miracle's good.
That's
Not a big hockey boy.
Is that Kurt Russell in that movie?
Kurt
It is Kurt Russell,
coach.
yes.
He's,
Yeah, Kurt
he's
Russell.
Not a big hockey boy.
Dude,
We didn't grown up with it, so I'm
fair.
We need to bring back the sports movie about one like crazy moment.
Yeah,
Dude,
no,
no, I agree.
100%. Like there needs to be movies about like one specific NBA Finals or like one
Tiger
specific-
winning in 2019.
Yeah,
Tiger
like,
winning in
stuff like
2019.
that. Like give me
Ooh.
like a moment we were all like
Even
we all
like the
witnessed.
cricket win the other day. Bring it back, dude.
Oh yeah, make a movie.
I
out of
think you want to take. I think you could make a movie about the night when President Obama announced Bin Laden being killed, and that
John
hold
Cena
on.
comes-
the Phillies game when it was the Phillies versus someone, and like everyone
everybody-
just started chanting USA.
everyone
the
started
news
chanting
chanting-
USA,
Like
yeah.
I feel like that's a moment
This
in
for
time.
sure
I
needs to
feel
be
like
in the
that-
I
film.
feel like Mark Wahlberg would probably star in that. So then
I
it
feel
just
like if they
ruins
made
it.
that
Berger
movie
directed.
and it was a sports movie and not about Bin Laden, that'd be so
Yeah.
weird. It'd be like,
It would be weird, but I would love it.
no, it'd be cool.
It would be super American.
Mark
The
Wahlberg's
most
like the
American
pitcher, and he's
propaganda.
just like,
Bring it back. Bring back American propaganda. That's my hot take.
What?
Dude, bring back American propaganda.
Marky would be like, "What? We got him? No way! Like,
No way.
I can't throw this pitch.
We gotta stand up for this." Like,
Number
It's a good
16.
mark.
I have
thanks, man.
That was
never-
really good.
It's not very good.
I've never heard of this movie. Breaking Away.
Yeah, move on.
Is that a surfing movie?
A
What is
working
it?
class Indiana teen obsessed with the Italian cycling team vies for the affections of a college girl while searching for life goals with his friends.
And they
Sure.
have that higher than
It sounds like a
Friday
vibe.
Night Lights.
That's a 91 on Metascore and a 7.7 on IMDb.
Who's in it?
That's 1979.
Ugh, I'm out.
I
Dennis
bet I
Quaid?
could get
Sorry.
it.
Young Dennis Quaid.
Oh,
back in.
back in.
Built for
Okay.
it. Built for it. Built for it. He's built for
Dennis
it.
Christopher. I never heard of him. Yeah.
Okay, maybe,
Young-
maybe we give a
young
chance.
I could probably get into that.
Maybe
was
give
a
a
little
It
chance.
seems kind of like an Everybody Wants Some of about cycling in 1979. So
Okay,
I'm
that
down
was
to
a
watch
little
it.
reactionary. My bad, Dennis.
Number 15, Glory Road.
Yeah, solid.
I mean,
I've never
if you're,
seen
if you're
Glory
not
Road.
the voice of what Home Depot, is that what he's doing now, or Lowe's?
Who?
That guy. I know what
coach.
you know. Yeah.
Um,
He's the guy from Ford versus
John Lucas?
Ferrari.
John Lucas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the voice of like Home Depot or
Oh, is he?
Lowe's. He does all the
He is
commercials now.
at the Home Depot.
All from Glory Road, I think.
Riding off
I've
the
never
high.
seen Glory Road. Sounds
It's a
cool.
good movie.
That was a substitute teacher DVD. That,
It
at our
was.
school.
You roll it in. Yeah.
So football film,
basketball.
basketball film.
It's about Glory Road's the
first-
one about them like integrating the whatever.
I think it was the first,
the first.
starting five. And they beat Kentucky. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
They beat
Wow.
Pat Riley.
Now you don't have to
Spoiler
watch
alert
it.
for the 1968 NCAA
Yeah, they
finals.
beat Pat Riley in Kentucky, and Mr. Rupp Arena, the head coach, was like
I
very.
feel like this is just as good as watching the movie.
It kind of came off like the Remember the Titans like wave of hey, we should
Yeah, 2006.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very
Number
good movie.
14, Invictus.
That's good.
Never seen
good
it.
one.
Yeah,
that
no,
was
it's
good.
With Damon, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and Morgan Freeman, and
about
it's
the-
it's just one of those
about-
like
It's the World Cup
Apartheid-
after
Apartheid, right?
Mandela came back, right?
yeah, it's just one of those. It's like you watch it and you're
Apartheid.
like, I can't really think of anything wrong with this movie. It's not amazing, but it's like it's good.
I feel like it's one of those things where we have the Texas bias about specific movies.
That was a global.
The rest of the world probably
Yeah.
has a, or at least like countries around, South Africa. and
yeah,
those
it's like the
around there.
miracle of like there's
Like,
like
it hits
big-
more home
yeah.
there. People who like soccer and like,
also
I'm
Clint.
pretty
Clint-
sure it's rugby.
I
Clint,
think
is
it
it
is
rugby?
rugby. Yeah.
Pretty sure it's rugby.
yeah, I think it is too.
Oh, my
also,
bad.
Clint was just out there fucking doing shit, dude. Like, he was
Oh
just
yeah,
like,
that was
Is that a Clint movie?
It is Clint Eastwood movie. Wild. Like he just would make anything. At
I
that
don't even
point.
know if this is gonna make the list, but Trouble with the Curve, I love as a
I hope
Clint
it
Eastwood
doesn't.
movie.
I hope it
Yeah, at
doesn't.
this point, if it's higher than somebody's
Hope it
other
doesn't.
movie,
You didn't like that?
It's not very good.
Never seen it.
it was okay.
I think it's kind
I
of
love
this-
baseball, and I've
when
only
you-
seen it once, so that just
it's
tells
like the
you.
draft day
hold
of
on.
baseball movies. You know, it just kind of feels
Why,
generic.
I'm about to go to war right now. You've only seen it once.
I've only seen it once. So it just
You
was
didn't like it.
It was
and you
good.
never-
It was okay. It wasn't like impactful for me. Like it wasn't like I want to go watch it again.
Clint Eastwood, Justin Timberlake, Amy Adams.
Dude, it's
Baseball.
I mean,
You just rattled off.
best part about it's Matthew Lillard.
I'm sorry.
It's good though, dude. It's a good movie.
Dude.
I'll go to war for. I'll go to
I'll
war.
rewatch it.
It's a
How
good
about that,
movie.
dude? I'll
It's a
rewatch
good
it.
movie.
I'll
I'm not saying it's a
rewatch
great
it.
movie. I'm just saying it's good. It's a solid C plus.
Okay. I'll say it's a C. I'll say it's a C.
I would agree with that. I just mean, yeah.
C's get degrees, baby.
13, Seabiscuit.
Nice. Yeah.
Steroids.
Whatever. Yeah. I mean, it's not ball though. You know, it's a horse.
Right?
Who cares?
It's a sport.
Give me a ball. Give me.
It's not
give me,
ball though.
You
It's a
got the
horse.
state of Kentucky in the comments just wild.
Don't give a fuck.
Respect Seabiscuit, brother.
I like it. Love your whiskey. Don't care about the horse racing. Don't care about that, dude.
Wow.
I don't.
Way to alienate our entire audience.
Yeah.
Way to just draw a line.
Dude, the fucking Kentucky Derby is gonna hate that. We're gonna get them to sponsor next.
They're gonna-
Not
they're gonna
anymore,
at
dude.
Number 12, Remember the Titans.
Okay. I mean, the thing is,
I gotta hear what's above it, but I feel like 12 is a solid spot.
There's a lot of sports movies, so we'll see what's above it.
yeah,
but-
but just missing the top 10. It's not a big deal. You know, they could easily probably make the top 10.
They
By the
made
way-
this in 2000. It's one of the greatest movies ever.
yeah, it has a 7.8 on IMDb, which
It was
is
made
higher
in
than the rest of
2000. It's
these.
one of the greatest movies ever.
Has a 48 Metascore.
Yuck.
Well, tell Facebook they're wrong.
Facebook?
Meta?
Oh, I don't know if that's the
That
same.
was a joke. I know.
No,
I thought it was funny.
for a second you made me think that it actually was Metacritic was Meta.
That's crazy.
All right, number 11, Rudy.
Okay, now remember the Titans too low.
Yeah, flip flop those.
How
Like,
can Rudy be fucking? How can Sean Astin be better than Denzel
I'm
Washington?
about to go
Get
to
the
war
fuck
on
outta here, dude.
Catholicism, I think.
I don't know
because
why
this is
this list-
crazy.
It's
This
not
is
in order
crazy.
by. It's an IMDb list, but it's not in order by
Their score.
their score.
It's probably
so-
they took
They
like a
probably
survey.
take the consensus of it.
Yeah, and then
All
vote
right.
on them.
Rudy's a good movie, don't get me wrong, but like,
Rudy's cool. but
Yeah, I
I'm
would
not
flip,
better than
I would
Remember
flip those
Titans.
for sure. I would
How
flip
about
those.
I don't care about Rudy at all. I don't give a fuck about Rudy.
I've seen it one time when I was like, I
don't care.
it's cool. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
Well,
aggressive.
you have to
I would
you have
put
to
Rudy
watch
on the
it.
Trouble with the Curve, side. For
I'd
me.
rather
Yeah.
watch Trouble with a Curve than Rudy.
Wow.
Rudy, it's like, yeah, he did it. I'll never think about this again. Like,
yeah. All right.
Oh, the whole locker room puts their jerseys down. The Muni, okay.
Top 10. Number 10, The Natural.
Yes,
The Natural's pretty cool.
Natural's
unfamiliar.
awesome.
One
I
of
like
the
Robert
one
Redford.
of the early
Roy
like
Hobbs.
really well shot sports movies.
Is
I
that
would say
Robert Redford?
It is
Yeah.
Redford.
Yeah.
You have him acting his ass off, honestly.
I assume it's about baseball.
one of the
Yeah.
one of the most all time replayed moments from a sports movie. I would say where he
guy
hits a home
dies.
run off the. That's where you've probably seen the clip where he hits a home run. It hits the lights
Lights.
in center field and sparks all come out and all the lights go out as he's running the bases. It's a cool.
He, lightning strikes a tree and he constructs this bat called the Wonder Boy, I believe.
yeah, I think so.
And he's just like the best hitter ever.
Sick. All right.
Yeah.
And
It's a
someone,
vibe.
like,
It's a
someone
vibe.
dies.
And it's when they were
Someone
like, hey,
dies.
it's like there's a sports movie. Let's fucking film the shit out of this. Like,
Yeah.
let's make it look awesome and good. And like,
Redford's in his
For
bag.
1984, it
Yeah.
was like it was like
He's in his
Oh, this
bag.
is like this isn't just like a.
It's baseball in 1920,
movie.
right? Like 1920.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
I'm perfectly okay with that being the top 10.
Yeah.
Number 9, we're all gonna hate this. Blindside.
It should. be
We're
the
not
top
all
10.
gonna hate this.
I like it.
I love
Really?
the blind
I
side.
like the blind
I think
Side.
it's an
The blind
average
side
film.
is.
I think it was average, and
It's
then
a
after-
work of pure fiction,
yeah, I think
but
that's where it
it's
is.
good.
I
Predatory
struggle to
fiction.
separate.
predatory fiction,
Yeah,
but it's so good. Sandra Bullock was deep in her bag. I'm
she
sorry.
was.
she was.
Tim McGraw deep in his.
Deep in his
Hey,
bag.
let's talk about this. Tim McGraw in 2 top 15 movies, sports movies. Friday Night Lights.
oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And,
I
and
forgot about
Blindside.
that.
Just hits no
People
misses.
forget.
Good actor,
He
man.
picks them well. He picks what movies.
He
to show
loves
them.
acting in fucking football movies.
But
He
definitely
loves- he
shows
loves some
like the
ball, dude.
SEC bias, early 2000s, mid 2000s SEC bias of
Kathy Bates is good in that movie. She's good in
Very
everything. But
Ed O's in the movie.
yeah, Ed O is in
Hey,
there.
listen, hey,
Blind
Sandra.
Side's a good
Houston
movie.
Nutt, I think, too, at the time.
Probably.
Yeah.
Sandra
coach.
Wood.
Of
Hundred
course.
percent.
Should have won that Oscar. That's crazy. She
Get
won
the
an
fuck
Oscar
outta
for
here.
that.
She
Nick
is so
Saban
good.
probably should have got an Oscar for his 10 seconds on camera.
Best
They,
supporting
they
actor.
should
for sure.
give like a cameo Oscar. Like
They
whoever
should
had
be.
the funniest cameo of the year or something.
Like the requirement has to be less.
I
than
think the
like 30
Academy would
seconds
just-
on screen.
Here's the
Would
deal.
stick
Jimmy
their nose
Kimmel,
into
2
it,
minutes.
yeah.
Kimmel would for sure like have like a joke. It'd be like a bit. Be like, well, the funniest cameo, and then have him come up on stage and fucking accept
But they
like
have
a
to
fake
come up on
Oscar.
stage and they have like 30 seconds. Like,
Yeah.
they come
Yeah,
up-
it's like they start
Thank you,
talking
just like a
and they
cameo.
immediately
Cameo on
hit
the
the
show.
music.
I'm not even asking them to be on the television of the academies. I'm just saying, like, maybe it's like early, one of those early awards that goes out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
one of
hey,
the ones they
you
hand
know,
out off camera.
Off camera.
Yeah, give it to Nick, man. God,
Nick Saban, Academy Award winner.
yeah.
All right, number 8, Bull Durham.
Yeah, that should be higher. I was gonna say like before the top 10, I was gonna say Bull Durham should be in there. It should be higher than was it 8? You said
8.
I had a take or question because I'm kind of leaning to. I saw a TikTok earlier. I would almost want if I could live in a life of like a movie star. Like I would think McConaughey is like 1, but like 1B Costner.
Costner, man.
Costner's just
Costner's
there.
in his bag, dude.
In
I
it,
love
like-
Kevin Costner so much.
I feel like just to live it, like,
in,
just to live,
Western
like-
movies. He's got it.
Just
Sports movies, baseball. Like, dude, he loves his baseball.
oh, he does.
He loves his baseball, and the fact that he definitely like slept with Whitney Houston. Fuck. Like,
It was a
I-
15-minute eulogy.
To that end, I was gonna say Pete Davidson is the obvious answer, but
I mean,
Yeah,
he's got a good track
yeah,
record.
that's a good point.
Yeah. Good track record,
it's
but
Pete Davidson.
Sometimes you do the Uno reverse card and you get stumped. That yeah. Pete
I guess
Davidson works.
nowadays, freaking Pete Davidson's the new age Kevin Costner. Even though Kevin
What a-
Costner's out here
I
fucking.
think that is a brand new sentence. That
Out
has
of,
never.
out of context, that sentence is wild. You're like, what the hell?
I don't think anyone has ever said those
There's
words in
another
that
sports
order.
movie with Costner where he throws the perfect game for the Tigers against the Yankees.
the Sam Raimi's fucking. Sam Raimi made it. The
did
baseball
Sam
movie.
Raimi really make that movie?
Yeah, John C. Reilly's the catcher.
Yeah,
Shit. Fuck. Oh, for the love of the game.
for love of the game.
I love the game.
So
Yeah.
did you? I don't know if you guys saw this. Kevin Costner, they filmed it in Yankee Stadium, old Yankee Stadium, and Steinbrenner would not let them film there. So Kevin Costner calls him up. He's like, "Hey George, like, can we film this?" Blah blah. He's like, "The movie's dead in the water if this doesn't happen." And he's like, "Yeah, well, the movie's about you throwing a perfect game against the Yankees. That'll never happen. We're the
Yeah,
New
he
York
was like,
Yankees."
the Yankees lose.
He's
Can't
like,
happen.
"Can't have that. Yankees lose." So Kevin Costner's like, "Oh, no, you guys won. This game means nothing. You guys already clinched the playoffs. You go on in this universe to win the World Series." Steinbrenner goes,
Did
"Really?"
you buy that?
Bought
That's
it,
so
and they
fucking
make
funny.
the fucking
So
movie.
in the lore of the movie,
The-
the Yankees go on to win the World Series.
Even though
but it's not on
they
screen
never
or
really
anything.
say anything.
Yeah,
Like,
really.
like-
And it's just like they say it like kind of like a one word thing like later on at the end of the movie. But yeah, Steinbrenner, that's how he Costner
That's how
got
he's-
that movie to make.
to shoot
awesome.
in Yankee
Yeah.
Stadium. Number 7,
Money
Damn.
Costner. I love it.
Cinderella Man.
Okay.
7?
Number 7.
I mean, it's a good one.
7?
But
the
definitely
highest-
shouldn't be above Bull Durham.
highest IMDb score so far, 8.
I guess.
Wow.
I mean, I like Cinderella Man, but 7 feels high.
Is it 7 because it came out when it did? Like it feels like when Cinderella Man came out, it was just like
I think it might be the
this
Crow
is
effect.
different. This is
It
like
was-
a
yeah, it
change
was-
of pace
It was
of the sports world.
Crow when he was in his.
It was the
bag.
Russell
Right.
Crowe effect. Like that was a few years after he won for Gladiator, and it was like, damn, Russell Crowe's fucking. Out
I feel
here.
like it was 7 whenever this was constructed. I don't know if it's 7 today.
no.
If that makes sense.
Depends on when they made this
Also,
list.
again, give me a ball. Give me a fucking ball.
You're not gonna be happy with the rest of this list.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was going to say, I feel like boxing might be the best sport for movies.
I mean,
what was the-
that's
What was
honestly
the
that's a
one
good
with
take.
Batman, Christian Bale, when he lost all that weight?
The fighter.
Number 6, The Fighter.
Damn. Talk about timing.
The fighter. Yeah,
Good
no, that's a
movie.
good one.
It's a good
one.
movie.
Here's the deal. It's one of those like sports movies where it's like, oh, this is hitting on a different note. you know?
It's like if the town was just about boxing.
Yeah, and it had a
That's
lot
the
of
thing I
family
wish they would do
trauma.
better with, like baseball, specifically baseball. They do a good job with football, but baseball and basketball, I feel like they rarely ever have those type of movies where they go deep into the individual story like that. Baseball and basketball movies are usually specifically
It's
about
team-based.
the
It's
game
team-focused.
that's happening on the field and the team and like
Yeah, because
Not the-
basketball, it's harder to do that because it's like that just doesn't really happen that much in basketball. Like, obviously, you have like Jordan or whoever who you can like tell a story around,
Yeah.
but then it's hard to like make a basketball movie about a fictional
No,
player
yeah.
who isn't Jordan or Kobe. You know, like
Yeah. So I've two questions. I'll follow up on that. Is Air considered a sports movie?
I wouldn't consider it a sports movie.
I would consider. It
I wanna say
business
no.
movie. Like it's more of a
it's a
movie about Nike.
biopic,
Yeah, I'd say it's more of like a historical drama.
but it's
Okay.
not. Yeah, I wouldn't call it a sports movie. There's
They-
no like sports in it.
No, there's no sports action.
There's like
There's like
they don't
no
show any. They show like
They talk
a
about
few
sports all the
highlights
time.
of like Michael like on a TV or whatever, but that's about it.
I was disappointed by that movie. I'll be honest.
I liked
Wow,
it.
I
I
liked
thought
liked
it was
it.
good.
I liked it a lot.
I was just hearing like insane rave about like they're like it's should be
You know who
it's gonna
makes
be
it-
up for best picture, and I'm like, what?
You know who makes that movie for me? Jason Bateman.
With the
Jason
long
Bateman's
hair.
really good.
He's just a vibe. He
He
makes
is.
it a vibey movie, and
Yeah.
which is a good thing for that.
I just love like Matt Damon fucking showing up on random people's like driveways.
Yeah.
And being like, I'm about to change your life. And like, you know, in like Ford versus Ferrari, he'd show
Yeah.
up on fucking like Ken Miles' driveway and be like, we got something going on, huh?
Dude,
and they're like, get out of here. Get out
I
of here,
just
Matt
love
Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon's
I'm just-
awesome.
Matt Damon's so fucking cool in every movie that he's in.
The Martian. He's stuck on Mars and he makes it cool as shit.
Hey, is Ford versus Ferrari going to be on this list? Because
I hope it is.
That's it. We'll talk about that after the list. I want to talk about what makes a sports movie and what doesn't. Let's finish it off though. Number 5, $1 Million Baby.
Good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Another Clint one, dude.
Another
five
boxing.
is fair.
I think it was more of that moment in pop culture and time, but good movie. Solid movie.
Good movie.
Number 4, Raging Bull.
Good one.
A lot
It's a
of
good one.
fighting.
Yeah, a lot of fighting movies.
Dude,
down here.
boxing
Fine.
is so cinematic.
Yeah.
You
is.
know, like,
And it's
It
just
is.
it's also easy to reenact and
But
shoot.
you know what? I would put some of the Creeds in front of these.
Creed, I feel like should have been up here by now if it's not already.
Creed is so
I mean, if it's not,
Gotta agree. Creed
Higher
should
in
probably
the
be like
list.
top 10, dude.
Top
Creed is
3
sick.
coming up. Top 3,
Okay.
Field of Dreams. Number 3.
That should not be through top 3.
I
dude. That's
love Field of Dreams.
insane.
Oh, man, I'm a
That's
baseball guy. I
insane.
live
Love
and
Field
die
of
by
Dreams.
baseball, and I'm not a Field of Dreams guy.
I like Field of Dreams more than most of these boxing movies. But
Do you
I'm
remember
not, like, a
John
boxing
Mulaney's
guy.
bit about that?
Yeah.
About like it just like made me think. I'm like, maybe it's a little. I mean, it's about a fucking ghost baseball player.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, but just think about it, and I'm like, man, there's other ones that are more grounded and better than that one. Should
I'm a
not be top
Costner
3.
guy, and I'm a baseball guy. I should love it.
I love that movie. James Earl Jones coming up. Like
That's a
it's
fair.
just it captures like the heart of baseball as much as really any other movie.
I think
I would
that
have
said
might,
one
be
before
that might be
Field
the
of
problem
Dreams.
with it, is that it captures so much of the heart of baseball that like the MLB is like officially behind it as like a machine now.
No, I
And
agree.
it's like, it's good.
It
but
was
it's
definitely
like,
better. Like 13-year-old me watching it hit way harder than like me watching it now.
And
I'll
I
say
also get like the other side too. Like he plays catch with his dad. Like his dad Pat. Like that emotional side that brings it all home. There's just other baseball movies that I'm just like, hell
I
yeah,
agree.
brother.
It's top,
Yeah,
top
exactly.
5
There's-
baseball movie for me, but I
There's
don't
one
think it's
fucking baseball movie that if it's not on this, it's not in the next 2. Like I don't know.
Yeah, there's no
Dude,
Sandlot. There's no
I'm not
Angel in
gonna
the
put this video
outfield. There's
out.
no.
Number 2, Rocky.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I
started
mean-
a whole universe.
It's
Yeah.
A good universe.
a good universe.
A good universe.
It's
I
more
know.
of a franchise than a universe, but yeah.
yeah, I love
what,
Rocky.
What is it
Rocky.
really a universe? When a universe is just like our Earth, like just fictional.
Okay,
characters.
here's the deal. I know, like Dex says, like fucking, it's not cinematic. It's Earth and all that. But I'm like, it is a movie universe, you know. Creed,
Creed,
movie.
yeah.
It's
When
a-
I
it's a
say-
franchise.
When I say abolish the cinematic universe, I mean when they're like, we're doing a prequel TV show now, streaming only on MGM Plus or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
fuck out of here with that. Just make movies. That's cool.
Yeah, okay. all right. That's. I love
Rocky's
Rocky's
a
fine. Rocky's cool.
Rocky's
I'm cool with
solid.
Rocky being it too.
If they announce a fucking Rocky prequel series,
Then that's a problem.
I'm out. Like, I'm not doing
I
that.
think they're actually fucking making a movie about young Sylvester Stallone making Rocky.
Well, that's a story in itself, right?
I know, but,
Sylvester
like,
bet on
It's
himself
I
and
think
on the
it's
script.
funny you say that though. Like they're making like a real world prequel. Like oh he's getting it up and yeah, and like he's
I
like
don't really do those either. Like they
I don't
made
care about
one
that.
about like I think it was The Godfather or something. They made like a prequel movie.
yeah, like I'll watch a documentary all day about that. I'm not gonna watch like a reenactment. I'm like
I will
get
watch a
outta here,
YouTube
dude.
video.
Yeah,
about
get your head out of your own ass, buddy. Come on.
number one.
What's one?
What would be number one?
You want to get some guesses in?
Moneyball.
None of y'all gonna guess it.
Can you name a sport?
You want me to narrow it down to a sport?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just do
It's a
that.
basketball movie.
Hoosiers.
That's
Please, God, if it's Hoosiers, dude.
It's Hoosiers.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
God,
Get
dude.
the
Yeah, I know,
fuck
it's-
out of here, dude.
Yeah, no.
You know
What
what's
are we
better than Hoosiers?
talking about?
Hustle. Hustle
Hustle's
is better
better
than
than
Hustle's way better than Hoosiers. I
Hustle
don't
not being in the top
You know,
15 is crazy.
Uncut Gems should be a sports movie.
Uncut Gems.
It's one more
Debatable.
sports betting
I mean,
movie.
debatable
Betting
sports
on
movie.
sports.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Kevin
Maybe.
Garnett's,
Garnett's in it.
Garnett's in it. Hey, up for the first annual Academy Award Apollo
Kevin Garnett.
Award. Kevin Garnett.
Might have too much screen time, to be honest with you.
The Weeknd in that movie also nominated.
Give it to the weekend.
What if we give our own Academy Award away every year and it's a cameo?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we can do it.
on,
Yeah.
What should we
Academy
name
Sense.
our award? Leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment.
All right. So that brings me to topic because I was looking through the list. No racing movies. in
No
there.
racing movies.
But there was Seabiscuit. So
Yeah,
like,
how can
what's
you
the
have
difference between
Seabiscuit,
racing a
but
horse
not-
and racing a car, and what makes one a sports movie?
There is no
and what not?
difference.
I mean,
This
the
is
difference
dumb.
is a horse is a life, but
Sure, but it like
there's
it's
humans.
still
Yeah.
the sport is like
There's some good F1 movies too. There's
I
one
know.
with Hemsworth and
Rush.
yeah, the guy
Yeah.
that always plays the foreign guy in the Marvel movies with long hair. Can't remember his name.
I know what you mean. This is like Ron Howard made that movie.
It was a good. Movie.
yeah,
it's
they're
pretty
making
good.
another
Ford
big ass
versus
F1
Ferrari.
movie.
Ford versus Ferrari should be in the top
obviously.
20. That movie's
Yeah.
so good.
Dude, Ford v Ferrari, like if we're calling that a sports movie, that might be my favorite sports movie.
Dude, it's so fucking good.
It's for sure top 10.
Falls under
probably
that
top
category of Matt Damon ended up on someone's driveway being like, come on, we got something going. And they
That's
go,
just-
get out of here, Matt Damon. We don't want anything to do with you.
It's just
and then
Michael
they
Mann.
fucking, they help
Michael
him
Mann
out.
is in his bag.
What? Yeah?
Michael Mann is in his bag.
Michael Mann?
Wasn't it Michael Mann?
James Mangold.
Oh, that was James Mangold.
Yeah.
James Mangold was in his bag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're thinking
everybody was
about,
in
you're
their
thinking
bag.
about Ferrari,
Deep
Oh,
bag.
Ferrari was Michael
Yeah.
Mann. Yeah.
which I haven't seen Ferrari.
So
Yeah, I haven't seen
what threshold of sports in a movie makes it a sports movie for you?
I think it needs to center around whether it's the climax or one of the main things that happens at the beginning or something. The sport needs to be played. Like, at
Sport
some
needs to be
point-
played by the main character.
Yeah, like or like
But
by
Brad
the
Pitt
the
and
coach
Moneyball
or-
doesn't play.
What is it?
But yeah, okay, maybe not by the main character, but the main character has to be like
Involved.
actively
Okay.
involved.
They need to be
in the
involved
sport.
with the
Like
playing
it's with
process.
plays
Uncut Gems, he was
on screen.
betting on a game that was happening like in the climax of the movie. Like I would call that a sports movie.
His Uncut Gems a sports movie? 'Cause
Uncut
I'm like,
Gems, like
I don't
yeah.
even know I'm like comfortable
Uncut
calling
Gems.
They're
it.
showing it.
Yes,
They're
it's
show-
true.
They're showing the sport being played and like
Shit, it
I
might
mean
be a
that's,
like,
sports
that's
that's
movie,
really
man.
that's on the fringe of this idea of what a sports movie
I
is.
feel like
but-
Uncut Gems is on the edge. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that.
It's honorable mention for sure.
Like, literally,
you could
Kevin
talk
Garnett.
me in or out of.
I would say
it being
if
a
they are
sports movie.
showing a real sports like highlight or they set up cameras and filmed people playing sports for like a main part of the movie, that's
Yeah.
a sport.
Uncut. I feel like Uncut Gems is the line. Like if you have less sports than Uncut Gems, you're definitely not a sports
It's,
movie.
yeah, it's like the Mendoza line.
but if you have more, then you definitely are a sports movie.
Yeah, I
So
agree with
Air
that.
is definitely not a sports movie.
No, Air is
No.
not a sport. That's like it's a business historical.
Yeah,
drama.
it's like a business drama, like a historical
It's
business
a
drama.
business biopic kind
Yeah.
of thing. It's The Big Short
Don't
about
fucking
shoes.
don't come at bro. Michael Jordan isn't even shown in the movie. Like the whole time they're like, "Come on, Michael," and it's just like behind. Like
It's a very
like,
proud
when they
family
did-
moment.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
I get
Yeah.
doing that, but I'm like, just get an actor.
dude, I'm like honestly,
I liked it though. I like the.
nah,
Because
dude,
I think as soon
It
as you
doesn't
show
have-
It gives
Jordan,
him more aura
Yeah.
as soon as you show Jordan, it takes away from the movie.
because we all be looking at it like
Like,
that
he
doesn't
doesn't look
fucking
like
Michael
Michael.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Like, you're not.
actually,
You're not.
I do agree with that. Like not showing Jordan is like,
Does give
yo,
it-
we respect him so much. We're not even getting anyone to play him or anything. Like it's
Yeah.
just a guy. You know the figure. You know the name. You know the man.
Plus 1,000 aura.
Yeah,
He's just
no,
not
like you
having
already
him
know his
throughout
aura is
screen.
already high. We don't even need to increase his. Like there's this behind. There's the back of his head.
Snubs from that list, just off the top of the head. Creed.
Creed 2.
Creed 2.
Moneyball.
Creed 3.
Creed 3.
Moneyball. for
Moneyball.
sure.
Moneyball for sure.
I think Space Jam should have got some love. The original.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's a
I
good
love
movie.
Space Jam. Space Jam's not.
It's a good
It
kids
could,
movie, but
if you said Space Jam was 15 to start that list off, I'd be okay. Like,
Yeah.
don't
what
know
else
about
would be a
that.
snub?
Shout out to
Fever
like
Pitch.
Mike.
Fever Pitch is.
no.
But how much baseball? There's not a lot of baseball. Like that's a rom com.
Yeah.
It's about baseball.
I
but
don't think it's a
rom-com.
sports movie. I think it's a rom com. It's
Everybody
Dance
wants
Battle
something.
in
Any
the
given
Sport.
Sunday,
Oh yeah, any given Sunday.
a given Sunday. Coach Carter.
Coach Carter.
I wasn't
I
on
do
there.
like Coach Carter.
I would have. I'd probably have
Happy Gilmore.
Happy.
Happy Gilmore not making it actually is pretty.
Caddyshack.
Hey man, you know what? Put it in my top 20. Longest Yard is in there somewhere.
Longest
I
yard.
fuck with Longest
I
Yard.
love the
Paul
Longest
Krug.
Yard. Dude.
Recency bias, but Challengers is in my top 20.
Yeah, Challengers for
Oh, yeah.
sure.
This list was for sure made before Challengers
yeah.
came out.
Challengers would make it. It's good. Good
Hoop-
sports
I'm
movie.
trying to
Hoop
Hoop Dreams.
Yeah.
Like honorable mention, I want to say it's like top.
I
You
think
know what?
Hustle.
I'm
I think
just trying
Hustle
to
should be
Hustle's
there.
really good. You know a movie I like? Another substitute teacher movie? Invincible.
Invincible's
Yeah.
good. I like
Invincible is
Invincible.
good.
Which
Little
one is
Vince
that?
Papali.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't really fuck with Marky Mark like that.
Marky Mark.
but
Oh,
Where he tries to make the team?
Yeah.
The guy like tries out for the Eagles and makes
Yeah.
it and is like just fucking
It's
go.
just like
Who's
special
the
teams
coach?
player.
Back-
Papali. Not Papali.
No,
The
no. I
players.
mean, Vince Papali's is
The player.
Marky Mark, but the coach is. God, he's like in every like 2000s movie.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's
I can't think of it.
I'll
My
have to
phone's
look it up.
charging in the room.
But that's
Yeah.
a fucking-
Yeah, I got you. I
Uh,
got you.
whatever.
Well, let's go around to end this off. Give me your favorite sports movie and what you think is the best sports movie. And I think for most of us that'll be different, you know, depending on your. But it could be the same. Start with Garrett.
Moneyball across the board.
For both,
Yes.
For both.
It's the best sports movie ever made. It is my favorite one. It's the best across the board, well acted, best directed, best shot.
Greg Kinnear.
Greg Kinnear.
Yeah, the coach was Greg Kinnear.
Oh yeah, okay, all right, yeah. Yeah, no.
So
think he
Moneyball
played
for both. for you.
Moneyball, yeah.
Okay.
It's fucking awesome.
This is tough. Favorite sports movie. It might be Creed, honestly.
That's so good. Creed is
I
so
fucking love
good.
Creed.
Creed is 5 stars.
Honorable mention to Like Mike.
Wow, that's deep in your bag.
Mike.
Little Bow Wow.
Yeah, dude. I fucking loved that movie when I was a kid, and I still do, even though it's not actually good. But yeah, I'd probably go with Creed for favorite.
Creed 1.
Yeah. Best. Shit, dude. I don't know.
Moneyball.
It's not Moneyball. Yeah, pass. I don't.
all right. All
I
right.
should say Creed for both, bro.
Yeah, I'll just say Creed for both. That's fine.
Man. Like a core memory is definitely like the Little Giants, just watching it over and over again. But I think I'm gonna go Remember Titans as my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Damn, it's funny. It's right there.
yeah, it's right there. Best sports movie? Major League.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we didn't even mention.
That's a good one.
Major
Yeah, no,
League.
that's yeah.
It was Major League or Bull Durham. Because I'm a baseball guy. Those are like the most baseball-y baseball movies.
Bull Durham. It was the
There's
baseball
so
version of
much-
Challengers.
There's so many. Oh, yes.
Pretty
That's-
much.
Wow, that is. It's
It
actually
literally
Challengers.
is. Yeah,
it's
just-
actually Challengers.
It's the girl involved with the sports team.
Yeah, Susan
talking,
Sarandon.
yeah, Susan Sarandon
yeah.
talking to Tim Robbins and fucking Kevin Costner, trying to get them both like play better because she was like, I will fuck whoever plays better. And then
Whoever
Kevin
goes to the
Costner is
show.
like. He's like the bad boy. He's like, I already been to the majors, dude. And you know what? I'm like fucking 30 something. I don't even care. And Tim Robbins is the pitcher, and he's like, sorry, I've just started talking about Bull
Yeah.
Durham now. But
Yeah,
like,
He was the first
Yeah.
overall
Yeah.
$1 million arm.
no, it's
right,
good,
so-
but it's not. It's
But
not. good
also, Kevin Costner just loves putting himself in challenger type situations. Tin Cup at the golfing movie, he has a love interest while he's trying to golf and
I've never seen
and
that.
win a major. So
I know it's 10 Cup.
you never seen Tin Cup?
It sounds awesome.
Great golf movie.
It sounds fucking badass.
Golf was not on that list
Yeah, there's no golf movies. on
because
there.
there was Legend
Golf,
of Bagger
not a cinematic
Vance
sport.
Yeah,
with Will Smith and
Shia.
Shia. What was the one with Matt Damon? Matt Damon was a golfer.
Oh, talented Mr. No, not talented Mr. Ripley. Fucking, I know what you mean. something. I know
Yeah, there's
exactly.
another Matt
'cause
Damon
It comes
movie,
on the
yeah.
golfing channel
Yeah.
sometimes.
All right. Mine, my favorite is Sandlot.
Ooh,
Probably
crazy
the
that's not on the list.
best. I mean, I got to agree with Garrett. It's Moneyball.
Across the board.
As far as just like, it's just modern, like the way it was shot, like the vibes it gives you is like one of the best directed
absolutely,
sports movies, I would
it's
say.
like not even playing around, dude.
Jonah Hill in his bag.
He got nominated for an Oscar. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, dude, everyone's in their back. Philip Seymour Hoffman as Art Howell is amazing.
Yeah,
he's like,
it's a crazy cast.
you're killing this team. It's like so good. I love it.
It hurts.
Moneyball.
It in the meta of it, I'm like, the A's have gone on to not be great. Billy Bean has gone on to kind of just be mid, but he was it. But I get it in the moment, and the way they fictionalized it was great.
The adapt or die. It's
Yeah.
a bar.
There's so many
Adapt or
bars in
die.
that movie. Just really well written, really well directed. But yeah, Watch Movies podcast.
Yeah. Talked about
Sports movies.
Talk little sports movies, huh?
Little sports
With
movies.
the boys.
Gang, gang.
Hey guys, let's go watch movies.
Watch
Watch
movies.
movies.